Just a little not so fun fact, I edited this entire video using these headphones, so if the audio sounds like trash, blame nothing. Alright, let's dive into the CMF Headphone Pro. I'm super excited because I ordered these bad boys once and then Amazon just didn't deliver them somehow. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna leave them alone. But then again, I waited a week, I really liked the design and I wanted to see how these sound. So here we are. This is also the first product I've ever purchased from nothing, but I'm just getting started and we're gonna review a lot of their stuff. I like these little gel packs. I started sitting them in my camera bag. Somebody gave me that idea and I ran with it. I usually do the accessories last, but we're gonna switch it up a little bit and we're gonna do the accessories first. So you got your aux cable, which is always welcome. I never use these and this is not long enough for me to use, but I might get an extension and actually use those if they can improve the audio. Is this velvet? Like, I like this. There's some good material. I'm definitely gonna use this. Now, it might not be for the headphones, but I'm gonna use it for something. Now let's get into the headphones, y'all. I'm excited. Okay, they're a little heavier than I thought. They feel more expensive than I thought. I was expecting these to feel extremely cheap. They 100% feel way more premium than they look. Now, some people gonna come for me on this one, but I was in Best Buy checking out the Quiet Comfort Ultra 2 that just released for $450, and those feel cheaper than these. Why my voice keep doing that? For anybody that's new here, my voice don't normally do this much. Let's check out your controls. You got your roller right here. That's also on the Nothing Headphone 1 that I'm probably gonna do a video on as well. I gotta pick those up. I like how this feels. You can change the volume of the music and play and pause. Then you have a nice customizable button and you got your USB-C port right here. Now, when you come over to the other side, you got one button here that has multi-function. That's a power button and a Bluetooth pairing button right there. You got an aux port for that aux cable that they included. And you got your energy slider that's been mixed reviews about. So I'm curious of whether it works or not. Now let's check these hinges out. Wait, let me take the little sticker off real quick. The hinges so far though, they feel pretty nice, man. These headphones are built really nice. Like, they are exceeding my expectations right now in the build quality. All right, let's see how they slide. They slide super easy, man. These are nice, man. I'm sorry y'all, I'm so excited, but these are nice. Now, if you go look at the reviews on Amazon, everybody is talking about how comfortable these bad boys are. They are not lying. These feel amazing on your ears, but the reason they feel amazing is because they're pretty spacious and they're bulky. So it's like a give and take. They're going to be bulky on your head, but you're going to be able to wear them on your head for a very long time with no ear fatigue. I promise you that. I don't know what material this headband is. I know it's not leather, but it feels like leather and it feels great. It's very flexible. It got a lot of give. And that's another reason why these feel so good on your head. Another thing that they nailed was they got removable ear cups. They are very easy. I just took that off for the first time right there, and it's easy to put it back on. So if you got to replace these bad boys, you can replace them with different colors. They only got like 2 colors, but you have that option. Now let's get into the sound. I read a lot of reviews that said these was bass heavy. They are right. They're very bass heavy. They vibrate your ears straight out of the box without touching anything. And that bass does drown out the highs and the mids a little bit, but these sound as expected at the price point. They sound good to me. They remind me of the old Beats. And this is just default out the box without me touching anything. And I also would like to add that these get very loud, because I know some people said they didn't get loud, but they do get loud until you try to add a custom EQ. So that being said, if you want these bad boys to blast, I hope you enjoy that out of the box sound and don't have to touch the custom EQ at all. Also, another thing that I noticed with these is if you turn off ANC, you lose some audio quality. So you almost have to have ANC on if you want to get the best quality, in my opinion. I normally save this for the conclusion of the video, but I think these are definitely worth $100. And shoot, at one point, literally when they first released, they were only $85. So I would wait and try to get them for $85. Maybe they'll drop to $75. It's a no-brainer at that point. These are definitely worth the pickup. Now let's talk about this energy slider. I heard some people saying it wasn't that good, and some people said it didn't do anything. I do notice a subtle difference. It's nothing crazy, but it is a difference. It's enough to make me want to play with it. Like, I think it's a fun feature to add to the headphones. Just don't purchase these thinking that energy slider is going to completely change your experience. Overall, the buttons on these bad boys is second to none, well, other than their big brother, the Nothing Headphone 1. This roller feels really nice. You get a little bit of sound feedback when you turn the volume up and down, and you can pause and play your music very easy. Now you will hear a clicking sound though, like if you ever had the Beat Studios or the Beat Solos and you press the button, you can hear the click. Now let's dive into the Nothing app, where you have a ton of options. And one of those options being noise cancellation. The noise cancellation is not spectacular on these, but it's actually good. I'm gonna say it blocks out about 78% of the environment. At this price point, you will not be disappointed. And as far as the transparency mode, it's pretty good too. Now, when I unboxed these, it was actually an update. So I don't know how recent this update is, but one of the points of the update was overall stability improvements. As far as cinema mode, I don't know what to think of it. I don't know if I like it or if I don't. I don't know what they was doing there, to be honest with you. And you also have a low lag mode for gaming, which is becoming a standard for headphones and earbuds now. Now, when you go to the equalizer, it'll automatically be on pop by default, and you got a couple of preset options. I pretty much like pop the best, so I just leave it on the standard. But if you go to custom, you can change a couple of sliders. You got like 3 sliders that you can move. And once again, you're going to lose overall volume once you start toying with this. So I don't think it's worth it. So hopefully, like I said earlier, I hope you just like these out the box, because if you don't, you have to mess with this, which is fine if you're somebody that don't like to have your headphones up very loud. All right, y'all, I'm sorry for the quality, but I always come to my MacBook Pro to QuickTime Player to make sure I'm using the microphone from whatever device microphone I am testing. And right now we are testing the microphone on the CMF Headphone Pro. So let me know how the microphone sounds. Hopefully it sounds pretty decent, because as of right now, I like these headphones a lot. But that's all I got for y'all for now. Thank you guys for watching to the end. If you did watch to the end, just put a slice of pizza emoji in the comments just to help with the algorithm, and that way I know if you watched the whole video. I really appreciate y'all taking the time out to even consider watching my channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys, and always stay blessed, not stressed. Pray more, not less. I'm out.